now, huh? Are you guys my backdrop? Yes. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm San Francisco Mayor London Breed, and I am so excited to be here today at Embarcadero Plaza with a new and exciting announcement. But I do want to take us back just a tad bit. Now, when I was just a young kid growing up in San Francisco, I remember what Embarcadero used to look like. In fact, when I was at Benjamin Franklin Middle School and played in the advanced band with Dr. Jack Martins, we played in this Embarcadero during the holidays, but this area here was covered by a freeway. I'm sure many of you remember that. And it was a little dark and dingy. You know, when you tried to bring life to the area, it didn't always look great. And we know that this Embarcadero Plaza, when the freeway was built, was created as an open space to make up for, putting a big old freeway in the midst of Embarcadero. Aren't we glad that that freeway is gone? I'm not suggesting in any way that I'm happy that the earthquake happened in '89, but nevertheless, here we are, and the freeway's down. The ferry building is absolutely incredible. There are so many great businesses, restaurants, shops, and other things happening in Embarcadero, but also we're starting to see people express interest in doing some fun and creative things. Like I was here in the middle of Sunday for a rave hosted by Another Planet. People had babies with baby strollers and everything. It was really great. There have been a lot of activations, events, and I remember a couple years ago when I was trying to, watch a free concert with Alicia Keys over here, this big old thing was in my way. And when I think about this area, it could use a little upgrade. It could use something new, something exciting, and something that makes downtown what it needs to be. A new 24/7 neighborhood where you work, where you live, and where you play. And that's why we're all here today to talk about the components of having a good time and playing downtown. So I want to appreciate what this partnership entails. I will be introducing legislation tomorrow at the San Francisco Board of Supervisors to open up the doors of fundraising between the private sector and the public sector. BXP, our partners in this effort, have stepped up and have agreed to make significant investments in getting the design and doing the initial work to get this project going and to make this Embarcadero Plaza an amazing plaza with some of the renderings that you see right next to me. And I want to thank Rod Deal for all his great work and Aaron Fenton, who are joining us here today, for their visionary leadership and their support with Rec and Park to make something like this a reality. We don't just make projects like this happen. It takes partnership. And with their offices and their spaces here, and again, some of the great partnerships we've done, like Vacant to Vibrant, where they provided free space to Roslyn Bakery, to Devil's Teeth, so that they can move into the downtown from neighborhoods and open up their own shops. I mean, this is exactly what we need to do as a city, and this helps us get to yes. Instead of saying, what can you do for us, and charging up the yin-yang and everything else in between, we're saying, how do we take care of you? How do we make downtown better? How do we partner to get to yes? And today is a great example of getting to yes with so many incredible partners. We also want to thank the Downtown SF Partnership, and I know Robbie Silver is joining us here today. He has been doing some incredible, exciting installations and activations and events. I can't wait until all of the different buildings are lit up all over downtown, making downtown a fun destination for people who not only visit here and work here, but also people who live here. And I want to thank the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce, SF Travel, Another Planet Entertainment, all of our partners in this work. Thanks to the Rec and Park Department and the Office of Economic and Workforce Development and the Arts Commission. It takes a village. And all of us working together, we are going to reimagine what Embarcadero Plaza will be for the future so that people who want to come here can enjoy it. And just a quick example of some reimagined projects that weren't always available to the public. India Basin, China Basin Park, the one by Chase Center, I forget, the Bayshore Park, Tunnel Top Park, JFK Promenade, all these open public spaces every single weekend are packed with people. Folks are loving them. And this is just one step further to making a plaza like this come to life differently so that people want to be here. And we are hopeful that voters pass Proposition B, because that will provide us some additional resources to help make the investments we need to reimagine and redesign this plaza, to do Powell Street, to upgrade our public spaces and infrastructure. And we appreciate philanthropy in the role that it plays to helping make these realities happen sooner rather than later. And with that, I'd like to introduce Sarah Madlin from the San Francisco Rec and Park Recreation Department.
Thank you, Mayor Breed, for always prioritizing our parks and open spaces. My name is Sarah Madlin. I'm here on behalf of the Recreation and Parks Department and our General Manager, Phil Ginsburg, who could not be here today. And I'm really excited and honored to talk about the future of Embarcadero Plaza. As the mayor said, Embarcadero Plaza was built in the early 70s as an oasis to shield visitors from the noise and bustle of the freeway. It was a space where San Franciscans gathered, connected, and experienced the city's rhythms. But after the freeway came down in the 90s, it became cut off from the bay and the stunning views of our waterfront. Today, we have a chance to, again, reimagine Embarcadero Plaza for a new era. Over the past year, we've seen sparks of that potential, from free concerts and theater productions to the pop-up padel courts right behind me. And this summer, as the mayor mentioned, a summer of fun and food and trivia and theater and music. We are so grateful to our mayor for her leadership in transforming downtown from a place you have to be to go to work or go to a doctor's appointment to a place you want to be and want to hang out. The project we're talking about today isn't just about reconfiguring bricks and repaving. It's about reconnecting this plaza to our waterfront and restoring it as a central gathering place that lives up to our city's history and its potential. Along with this transformation, we have an opportunity to improve Sue Bierman Park, right over the way here, which plays host to thousands of kids from the neighborhood and their families every day. Like so many projects in our city, we do not do it alone. We are always grateful for the mayor's leadership. Thank you, Madame Mayor. And partnership. We are so thankful for partnership with BXP. Thank you, Aaron and Rod. The Office of Economic and Workforce Development, Ann and Sarah and your whole team, thank you. And of course, our beloved Recreation and Parks Department, our Uncle Phil, as he is known, as well as Stacy Bradley, our Director of Capital, and Lisa Branston, our Director of Partnerships, for making this happen. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention our amazing commissioners who supported this last month at our commission. We are joined here today by our President, Kat Anderson, Commissioner Vanita Louie, and our newest Commissioner, Sonia Clark Herrera. So thank you all for being a part of the next phase of Embarcadero. Am I introducing someone? And now we're going to hear from Aaron Fenton.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you very much. My name is Aaron Fenton. I'm a Senior Vice President at BXP. Very happy to be here today. First off, I'd like to thank the Mayor, the Economic Development Department, Park and Rec, and the Downtown SF Partnership for all coming together. It's pretty incredible what you can achieve when everybody's rowing in the same direction. This was an idea that was conceived in earnest only less than a year ago, and here we are today proposing legislation to advance the project. So a little bit about BXP. We're a commercial office landlord. In fact, we're the largest office landlord in San Francisco. We own the Embarcadero Center. We built and own Salesforce Tower, and then we have a couple other assets south of Market. You know, it's in our blood to create great spaces and great places, and that just doesn't mean the buildings that we develop, but it's the neighborhoods around them. We're invested in our assets in the communities in which we work and operate. We were an early participant in the Vacant to Vibrant program. I can see 2 open storefronts today where we've offered free retail space to small local businesses, and it's really thriving, and we've been very delighted to be, you know, one of the first leaders in that exciting program. We continue to invest in our assets in our communities, particularly here in San Francisco. We're opening up a brand new amenity center in January called the Mosaic, which we're going to be excited to showcase to the public. On the 21st of this month, we're going to do our annual building lighting ceremony. We're going to turn the lights on Embarcadero Center, which is going to signify, as Mayor Willie Brown said, you know, the start of the holiday season for San Francisco. And on that same day, we're also going to be opening a holiday market here at the base of Embarcadero Center for the public to enjoy. And now we're willing to double down again in San Francisco because we truly believe San Francisco is a place where people are going to want to be. And it's such an incredible, beautiful place. I mean, look at the backdrop behind me. With our commitment of approximately $7.5 million to design the new park and provide a new public restroom to support the park, you know, we're really excited to advance this project. You know, again, I mentioned we conceived this idea and brought on our partners, HOK Architects, just over a year ago, and we said, how cool would it be to turn this underutilized open space into something that could be transformational and world-class. San Francisco needs a world-class park in its downtown. This is such a prime piece of real estate with its iconic views and its access to public transportation, and it just makes a whole lot of sense. And we think, you know, with the variety of programming elements that we think can thrive here, you know, we think again, this could be a world-class park. BXP wants to be part of this SF downtown recovery story. I can't wait to look back 10 years from now saying, you know, we were a big part of that. And again, it comes down to partnership. Very excited to be working with the public and private sectors to make it happen. So with that, I'd like to introduce our nonprofit partner, Robbie Silver, President and CEO of the Downtown SF Partnership. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, BXP. And good morning, San Francisco. That's great. We have blue skies. We're feeling optimistic because today we are making history because the city and our community is saying yes. We're saying yes to placemaking. We're saying yes to bringing a world-class waterfront park right here at the front door of our beautiful city. Can you imagine not only the economic benefits that the city will receive from a beautiful activated park, but creating a visitor destination that really this area just hasn't had and desperately needs post-pandemic. Throughout the summer, this fall and winter, we are saying yes all over the place. Just recently, we opened the first entertainment zone in the state of California on Front Street, where we had almost 8,000 people for one night on one block. Now, can we take that energy to a larger space and imagine the families, the visitors that will come here? But not only visitors, we are building a park for San Francisco and for San Franciscans. So we, as the Downtown SF Partnership, we are thrilled to be the fiscal sponsor. We have a very ambitious goal of raising $10 million in private funds over the next 3 years. Now, if 10 of you could write some checks after I'm done speaking, we would all sleep better tonight. But in all seriousness, this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. The mayor pointed out that this park was designed at a place and time, and now we are designing a new place and a new time for San Francisco. Thank you. And so thank you to Mayor London Breed for your vision. Thank you to BXP and your team for stepping up and creating the design and vision for this space, our Rec and Parks Department, and of course our Office of Economic and Workforce Development. Now, we're not done yet. We have a park to build, and it's going to take all of us, and it's going to take a village. So ask your friends to donate, because we'll be coming around asking. Now I want to bring up Karen Wong of Harborview to make a few remarks. Karen?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Karen Wong, one of the co-owners of Harborview Restaurant and Bar, located upstairs right here at 4 Embarcadero Center. We're a Cantonese Chinese restaurant that specializes in handmade dim sum and fresh seafood. One of our signature dishes is the salt and pepper Dungeness crab, which we proudly source locally here during crab season. This plaza holds a special place in my heart. I was born and raised in San Francisco, and my family and friends spent nearly every weekend here eating dim sum at the former Harbor Village restaurant, which used to be here in this exact same spot almost 40 years ago. I have so many fond memories of running around the Embarcadero Plaza with my younger brother and our friends. We opened Harborview nearly 6 years ago this week, and it's been an amazing journey to be at this location. Every day, we feel so lucky to enjoy the beautiful views of the iconic San Francisco landmarks, like the Ferry Building, the Bay Bridge, and Embarcadero Plaza. We feel truly fortunate to have made it through some of the toughest times for small businesses in San Francisco, especially during the pandemic. We're excited about this new park and what it will bring to the area, as we believe it will attract more locals and visitors to the city. We love the idea of adding even more greenery to complement the already stunning views. Thank you to everyone involved for your vision to bring this new park to life. Thank you.
All right, so you heard from all the speakers. When Karen was just talking, I was imagining myself sitting out on the plaza and door dashing from Harborview. And then I was thinking, okay, DoorDash, meaning we may have to get some DoorDash walkers, walk my food down so I don't have to lose my space. But nevertheless, this is going to be amazing, and we can't wait. This is what San Francisco does best. We create incredible ideas, and we bring them to life. And we've been bringing things to life all along the waterfront. And when you think about what's going on, even in the Bayview Hunters Point community, and the dog patch and Pier 70, parts of the bay were closed off for public view and enjoyment for over 150 years. And now what we're doing is creating new spaces that bring people to the waterfront to enjoy it, but also with bay trails and some of our bike lanes and the connection, people will be able to ride their bikes all the way from the Bayview Hunters Point to the Embarcadero. I mean, it's absolutely amazing what this city is doing and how it's allowing these public spaces to take shape and to be open and available to people to enjoy. So we are grateful because, again, we can't do this without our public-private partnerships. And so we appreciate BXP, and we definitely appreciate all the great work from Downtown SF Partnership, and we look forward to more to come. So thank you all so much for being here. Now let's get it done.